Hi there, it's Emma from Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. Today is going to be part of a little mini series. So I'm going to be making a mini album. So I've got 5 different, I think it's 5. Yep. 5 different sheets of the, what is it called? Perennial Lavender designer series paper. These are all cut at 6 by 12, so it's literally just a half of a 12 by 12 sheet that I've cut straight across the middle, and I thought we'd make a mini album with them. So when we fold in half, our album will be a lot smaller. It's going to be a 6 by 4 album. Haven't decided which way round I want to do it yet, because I really like this page here, but I wanted that for my front, but it's like the wrong half of the page, if you get my drift. So I'm not sure. I need to decide which way we're going to lay these pages as well. So, but first off, we're going to score them down the middle at 6 inches. And then we'll decide which way we're going to orientate them, depends on their patterns and things like that. So to make sure you're scoring it exactly 6 inches, you can just butt it right up against the side and the top there, like so. And because it's DSP, you want to be gentle when you're scoring, because you don't want to over score it and tear through the paper. So I just gently rub it over 3 or 4 times, and that's going to give us a 6 by 6 there. I'm going to do all of my pages. So on the first page today, we're just going to put the cut the pages and pop the album together, and then the next video we'll be making inserts and pockets and things. The next page I've got after this one looks quite good for a front cover as well. So this one just here is quite a nice one for the front cover, but I'm not really sure yet, haven't decided. We've got this one here, which is more of a ditzy print, smaller one, which I do like the smaller prints as well. And then you can have something more focal on the front as your main front cover. So that's our 5 sheets folded in half to make our 6 by 6 pieces, but we're not going to leave them like this. Some of them we're going to trim down to 6 by 4. Well, the book overall is going to end up a 6 by 4. I feel like this one, I do like this print on there, so we're going to score this at 2 inches down the side to make a tuck pocket. So if you was holding it around the other way, it'd be 2 inches, but I'm going to butt my crease side up to the 4-inch mark, and then I'm going to carefully score over the top of those 2 sides, and then they will make 2 nice insert pockets on the inside, like so. If you don't like how wide they are, you could always trim them down and then keep the little bits for decorating later. So that's our first final page as it is. Really think I might make this on my front cover, so I'm just going to leave this one, I say leave it as it is, but we're going to trim this one down to the 4 inches wide, and then we have the 2 scraps as well that we could potentially use as pockets or bookmarks later on. So those edges are coming off and those are going to one side. So that page is done. Next up we've got this one here. This one's quite a busy one on the inside and also quite busy on the outside. Got purple here. Let's see what colours we've got, because I don't want too many colours next to each other. So we fold this one around this way, and we have the green leaves next to this one next, I think. And then what have we got on the back? That's too busy to have pockets on that one. I don't mind when it's a plainer one like we've got here. So we've got a busy one and a plain one, but we're going to chop off these as well and have those for bookmarks as well. So we're going to butt that up 4 inches again and trim off 2 inches from the side. Keep those to one side. I'm not going to throw anything away here. So that's going to be our next page in there, like so. those edges will go down a little bit better in a minute. Right, for our next page, we need to trim down. In fact, I'm going to take a smidge more off of this one, because when you start layering your pages up inside, they start moving further out in the centre, and we don't want that. So cut that one a smidge under, and I'm just going to score this piece here a smidge closer than the 4-inch mark. So we're going to go 1 mil, or no, 1/16 of an inch smaller. So we're going to do that, and then you're going to see that we have 2 score lines. I've scored ever so slightly harder on the second one, but it's not going to make much difference because we could use this as quite a thick pocket and have that as a large wallet there, so you can fit lots in it. So it's not a mistake unless you make it one. So that's going to give us plenty of space to put things in our pocket, because that's that much, tiny bit bigger. And then carefully push along this line again on the other side so we get our second score line. There we go. So let's put these pages back together again. So up that way, and then that way. So now when we close it, they're all perfectly aligned with this front page edge. So next one we need to go even smaller when we trim the next one and score the next one. So this one is, so yeah, we did this one, so it's going to be 1/32 of an inch each time. So next page, do you know what, I might keep this one here as our centre page spread, because I like these butterflies and how they look. And then once we cut off, if we cut off this side at 2 inches, we've got a nice pretty bookmark. And then this side I might fold over and have as a pouch. So we don't have to do them all exactly the same. So yeah, we're going to cut off 2 inches of this side. Like so. That way we're not losing any of our lovely butterflies. So that's going to go in our bookmark pouch, or our scraps pouch. We're going to put our cutter out the way. And then we're going to fold this. Actually, no, we needed to cut that a tiny bit, smidge bit smaller, didn't we? And I didn't think. So let's line that up to 1/8 of an inch. No, just under it, or just over it, just under 1/8 of an inch. So we're just taking a smidgen off of here, just like that. And then we're going to score at the exact same place on the other side. So I'm just going to pop that like so. So I can see here that my cut edge is literally in the gutter part, or just up to the gutter part of my bottom there. And then I'm going to go along it and score a couple of times. And then that's going to make a nice pouch pocket one side, but we're still going to have that nice butterfly page for the other one. So that can go like that. And then in the name of keeping things symmetrical, I'm going to put a pocket on this side and just cut this side off, I think. Right, so yeah, this side's going to be the scored one. So I'm going to turn this upside down just for now. No, let's cut our cut off side first, because I can work better that way. So we want to go to there. Now my pages are in my way. Trim off that one, and then I'm going to fold that, flip it round, and then this time we're going to score along that line. So again, line it right up with your gutter and score along that. gives us a nice pocket there as well. So our pockets on those 2 pages will be different, and I think I'm going to keep the butterfly one though as my centre page, because I like the way that looks as a centre page. So because we've gone down a smidge in our measurements all along all of our pages, even though they're concertinaed up here and gone further along, there, look, if you can see, because we've cut them a smidge shorter, I think this page here needs a teeny bit more taken off, but they're all perfectly aligned, or as good as, and that is going to be the basis of our little album. So I'm going to stop here for today, and then on my next video we will be turning some of these into bookmarks or page markers and little pages to sort of stuff our book, so we can turn them into bookmarks. I'll cut them smaller using a tag topper punch probably. We'll be able to turn those into tags and things to go inside. So I will see you again with my next video, and we will carry on this. I'm trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter because I'm tight on time at the moment, so that's why this one's going to be a 2 or 3 part video, I think, just to keep on top of things. I don't want to overwhelm myself with lots and lots of videos now that I'm only just getting back in the swing of things. So I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.